The kiddos have a cough again. If I don't get sick, it's going to be a miracle. The only thing that I can handle getting done is organize what I actually am gonna need for baby number 3. Now that I know the gender. Did you put the extra shot in there?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you know when you start a week off and you just have all these plans of what's gonna go down, all the things you wanna get done, and then your kids get sick, or you get sick, and everything just completely flips. So that's where we're at today. The kiddos have a cough again. I feel like it's so hard as a mom to not also get sick from them, because when they're sick, they're all over you. They just want you to hold them the entire time. So if I don't get sick, it's going to be a miracle. I'm having them do some Bible reading as I try to get ready, because it's always chaos in here. Aria will be in my makeup drawer taking everything out. You hear that beeping noise? That's our heater, our space heater. They find the remote, they beep it. So I keep like his Bible in here and then a few books for Aria. It usually keeps them a little bit entertained. It's working pretty well today. It doesn't always work this well. God made Samson.
I'm gonna read it by myself.
Okay, read it.
And then he wrapped the large building.
It fell on
God's enemies.
Good. I remember back when I only had one baby and he would have a sick day, it was such a struggle for me to turn off all expectations for that day or that week and just solely focus on him getting better. I hate to admit this, but at times I felt angry that I couldn't get work done that week or that I couldn't get regular household chores done because he needed so much attention. It felt like an inner battle. One side of me wanting to forget all other duties and just console him, and the other side of me wanting so badly to mark things off my checklist so I didn't fall behind. At some point in that first year of being a mom, I finally let go of those false expectations I placed over myself. Because no one was putting it on me. My husband didn't pressure me to have dinner ready after a whole day of nursing my sick child. It was just me, in my own head, desperately grasping to keep control of things around me, because God forbid I don't clean the house for a few days, it'll be upside down. I noticed the more I attempted to complete other tasks around my kids while they're sick, the more they wanted and needed me, and thus the more irritated and angry I got with them, which is wrong, obviously, because it's not their fault they're sick. So this was my solution. On days my kids were sick, I told myself, today's a wash. It's a wash day. If you've never heard that term before, it's an idiom. Like when people say, I won the first game and you won the second, so it's a wash. Basically, it's when a positive and a negative development cancel each other out, so the situation has neither improved nor gotten worse. The day is a wash. I let go of all my expectations of the to-do list and allow my energy and attention to go to the children. I release myself of all pressure to stay on top of things. I, of course, still try to get done whatever I can, but in the moments my kids need me and are pulling me away from tasks, I let them, and I don't fight it anymore. I'll stop doing dishes and just sit down on the kitchen floor and hold them just because. That becomes my new mentality for the day, and when I think it and speak it and accept it, then I'm no longer battling anything anymore. If I'm able to get a couple chores done, then great, I just keep it pressure-free. Anyways, today is one of those days, so I push away the guilt of letting them watch more TV than usual, and instead join in and accept their sweet cuddles as Peppa Pig pretends to be a detective. Oh, and I will say this, though. I do give myself just 1 or 2 significant things off my to-do list to accomplish on a wash day. Sorry, if you know me, I'm an Enneagram 3, so this is my little compromise. But the rule is it must be realistic and achievable, something easy I know I can get done with no stress. Usually it's just something like putting in an Instacart order that day so we have groceries. Just simple things that I can get done around the kids or during nap time. Okay, so I think my one big goal for today, actually 2. So 1, I have to get a few groceries. I was gonna do Instacart, but then realized I can just put it through Target because I'm gonna do a Target pickup for the second big goal of mine, which is to go through all the kids' clothes and to finally organize, declutter, what I actually am going to need for baby number 3. The kids' drawers are currently full of clothes that they've outgrown, and I haven't been storing them away because I've been kind of just waiting until we find out the gender so that I can pull out all the baby clothes, which is in a huge bin in Jace's closet, literally 0 to like probably 15, 16 months that I've been keeping. So that's the goal today. Go through everything, the baby clothes that I will be using for the next baby, store them in bins organized by months, because I know it's just gonna be so much easier then when I have to pull them out. When the time comes, I'm not gonna be like searching for the right size. And then anything that is not the baby's gender, I'm just gonna be storing away or giving away or whatever. So I'm excited to do some hardcore organizing today. And I'm gonna do it while the kids are sleeping because it's gonna be so much more easier to pull off today. So yeah, I'm gonna put my Target order in. Okay, I think I just need something like this. These are $4 a piece. Also threw milk and yogurt in my cart. So we're gonna go get this in a few hours. Did you put the extra shot in there? Yeah. Okay. It's coming. Okay, remember when you get the juice, don't squeeze it because it's going to come right out of the straw really fast. Thank you. The kids are napping. I have my huge tub of baby clothes that I've been holding on to for the past 3 years, both from Jason Aria. We've got girl stuff in here, we've got boy stuff in here, and we've got gender neutral stuff. And got my 4 bins that I've already marked off in the front with just permanent marker, like 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, and 9 to 12. So the whole first year of clothing can go in here. But before I begin, I suppose it's time to share the news of what baby number 3 is going to be. So I'm gonna roll a clip of the family, all of us, actually right here, because this is where we did the gender reveal. And we just did a little confetti popper with the kids, and it was a lot of fun, and here it is. If it's pink paper, it's a girl. If it's blue paper, it's a boy. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God!
Yes, I'm a boy!
Yeah! It's a boy! We're having a boy!
Whoa.
So loud. Oh my gosh.
I've done it, Lord.
So yes, baby number 3 is a boy, and we're so excited, of course. We would have been excited either way. But if you did ask us what were we leaning towards a little bit more, because that's always the question, the answer was boy, because I think we both kind of felt like it was a boy. And also, there's something about Aria just being our sweet little princess, the only girl, that just like warms our heart. So, and what does that mean? It means I don't get to keep all the fun, girly clothes. Well, I am gonna keep them. I'm not like throwing them away. I'm gonna be storing them away and probably like potentially giving them away. I don't know. Will we have more kids or not? I'm just gonna jump in, and I gotta take this off because I am burning up. A few things I do to help in these moments where it's hard to get rid of stuff. I guess because I tend to lean more minimalist, I enjoy the process of decluttering and purging and having like fresh starts and stuff like that. So if we're moving later this year, I'm thinking through obviously the fact of like I need to be organized and get into certain boxes quicker because I'm gonna have a newborn, and so this is like obviously really important that I get all this done now. I will regret it later if I don't. I try to shut the emotions off, but also what helps is the fact that I remind myself I have pictures of them in all these outfits. That's fantastic. Like, you're saving that memory. You don't need that item anymore. Thank you, item, for serving us, serving my daughter. I'm now going to put you away or pass you on to somebody else. And then the other thing is anything that is pretty sentimental to me or has like a very specific meaning, I do like to keep them. I have memory boxes for the kids so that in the future they can either give them to their babies or just keep them. So typically, like, the outfits I do their newborn photos in, I keep. Richie's mom kept a few items from when Richie was a baby, and she's passed them on to us, and it is so fun dressing our kids in them, and they are just like the funkiest, coolest pieces. And a lot of these she made. I think she made both of these actually. She's made a lot of hats. She made just this like Paw Patrol hat that he wears all the time. But look how funky and cool, like such a 90s print. Oh my gosh, this is so 90s print. And when they fit the kids' heads, I put them in it because I'm like, this is so cool. Like, Richie wore this as a baby, you know? I have a few other things from her as well. And so that's been fun. Like, it inspired me to make sure I save a few things to pass on to the kids. Okay, let's take a look where we're at. So my 0 to 3 are all here, and 3 to 6 are all here. I feel like at the end of the day, I have a ton of like neutral. I got so many gender neutral things so I could use for all my kids. So a lot of basics, which is great because then I can, like, if there's anything else I want to get that's just a little more fun, a little more funky with prints or whatever, or when I go thrifting, then that will be like more fun shopping because I already have a ton of basics. 9 to 12, I really didn't have much, so I think I'm just gonna combine these two. This is my pile of goodbye clothes, goodbye girl clothes. Oh, this is just hard because they're so cute. Ridiculous. Moms are ridiculous. Okay, this is good.